So we're just going to start seated today. We start on our backs Tuesday. We'll start seated today. It's still our seated forward fold week, our Paschimottanasana. So we'll explore that a little more this morning. Let's just drop into the breath together. Maybe the palms are face down. If you feel as though you want to ground a little bit more, maybe you flip them up to the sky, drawing in any energy around you. Maybe you do both. I'm just going to see what feels better in your system today. Coming into this sacred space of yoga together. Beginning our inward journey right now. Perhaps breathing in, saying, I am aware that I am breathing in. On the exhale, I am aware that I am breathing out. Inhaling, I am aware that I am breathing in. Exhale, I am aware that I am breathing out. Our Paschimottanasana invites us to go inward and to embrace kind of those things that we might not be so excited about, or embrace those aspects of ourselves that we would kind of like to rather ignore. But our forward fold, our seated forward fold, invites us to just face them and be with them, not to shame them, but to be with them and kind of see what they have to share with us. Maybe why they're with us, how they have served us, and how we can embrace them in order to move forward with greater clarity. And this might not happen immediately as we're in our practice, but it might come up in dreams or later down the road. Just activating that powerful energy of our Paschimottanasana, that unconscious side of us. On an inhale, let's bring our arms up overhead. Maybe the palms meet. Good, and then flip the palms outward and then float the hands down. Just kind of rotating at the shoulders. And then we'll inhale, palms come up, flipping the palms to meet together overhead. Then exhale, rotate the wrists, feel the shoulders open as the palms face out and sweep those palms down and around to the ground. Pause with the hands on the ground, guys, and tip the head back. Open through the throat, and then exhale, compress the throat, bring the chin to the chest. With the hands at the side, we walk the fingers out, spider crawling towards the side, and then shift the chin towards the left shoulder, and the shin towards the right shoulder, and the chin towards the left, and then chin towards the right shoulder. Now bring the chin down to neutral, bring the head up, and maybe just notice how your feet are. Maybe notice which shin is in front. So my right shin is in front. If your left shin is in front, just notice that. We're going to bring the arms out in front. We're going to come into our eagle arms. If your right shin is in front, bring the right arm under. If the left shin is in front, bring the left arm under. And then bring the opposite elbow on top. Find your eagle arms, bring the backs of the hands meet towards the front of the arm, the palms, breathe in. And let's exhale, bring those eagle arms towards the right. And then bring the chin towards the left shoulder. Breathing in and out, maybe pressing the arms into each other. Now let's exhale, bring the arms towards the left, hovering over the left thigh as we bring the chin towards the right shoulder. Gentle twist and opening in the back. And let's exhale, bring those elbows to the middle. Maybe lift them just a little bit and tuck the chin. And we'll pause here. Chin to chest, elbows maybe in line with shoulders, palms pressing together. Breathing in and out. And in. And exhale, let's bring the chin up, unwrap the arms, bring them out to the side. And with the arms out like a T, let's use our core to stabilize as we bring the opposite shin in front. Bringing the opposite foot towards the inner thigh. So now my left shin is in front because my right shin was in front before. Inhale to bring the arms in front. Left arm under because my left shin is in front. Whatever shin is in front, bring that arm under. The opposite arm on top. Palms meet. Nice job, guys. Garuda arms. Breathe in. And then we'll exhale to bring those arms over to the right, chin to the left shoulder. Breathe in. Hands pressed together. Maybe the arms are threaded and touching with control. And then exhale, bring the arms over to the left, hands over the right shoulder. Maybe let out a sigh. We're kind of twisting here, we're compressing, and we're grounding. Inhale to bring arms to the middle. Maybe lift those arms just a freckle. And then bring that chin to the chest. And we're going to breathe into the back of the heart, back of the body, the unconscious aspect of our being here. Getting a little bit of illumination as we bring our awareness to the back body. We'll inhale to bring the arms out, lift the chin. Now let's bring our legs out in front, sweep the arms up overhead, and we'll exhale to fold forward into that Paschimottanasana. Maybe the hands come to the toes or to the shin. Let's fold forward, rounding the spine here. Breathing in and out. And then we'll inhale, bring those arms up to sky. Stack the wrists over shoulders. Lengthen through the arms. Nice job. Drop the shoulders down. Now, as we fold forward this time, let's keep our back straight and focus on tilting that pelvis. So the pelvis is what's tilting. And it's tilting downward, that pelvis. The sits bones are reaching down and out behind us. Keep that back straight. When you can't move any more of the pelvis, then bring that chin to chest. Let the hands come down. And find this other variation of your seated forward fold. Bringing in illumination and clarity to our innermost parts of ourselves. We might say the shadow side. Sometimes that shadow side gets a bad rap. It's not so much a bad rap. It's just kind of those things that we ignore. So let's bring that to light. See what their message is. And see what we can do with that message. No judgment, no shame. And let's inhale to bring the arms off the floor, bring them up, maybe past the crown. And with control, let's inhale to draw the arms and the shoulders, the chest, the head up. Good. Exhale, bring hands to the side. And now from here, let's swing those legs over, come into our tabletop. With our hands underneath the shoulders. Maybe we come into puppy or come into downward facing dog and lengthen that spine in this inversion, whether it's puppy or downward facing dog. And then in our tabletop, let's meet there together, our collective table. Hands under shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And let's come into our cat-cow, but give special attention today that the movement begins with the low spine. So let's tuck or drop the belly, kind of tilting the pelvis, the sits bones back, and lift the heart. And now we'll start the movement at the tailbone to tuck the hips, round the spine, and then chin to chest. Moving nice and slow with awareness. And then we're going to tilt the pelvis, bringing the start of the poses with the tailbone. So the tailbone comes up, chest drops, then the chest lifts. Exhale, tuck the pelvis, round, chin, chest. Tilt the pelvis, drop the belly, lift the heart, lifting the gaze. And now let's exhale, come to neutral spine. And as you're ready, curl the toes under, bring the sits bones up and back to Paschimottanasana. Maybe pedaling out the legs. Maybe they come far behind you, then you walk them closer, then you wide. But bringing some awareness to the hips and the low back. And then maybe you drop into the top of the lungs. And you feel some fresh breath in the top of the lung, but breathe in and out. And now let's inhale to step the feet forward. Exhale when you get there to drop the forehead in line with the knees. Standing forward fold, bend the knees. Let's rise up together into our mountain pose. Hands to the chest. And then establishing our mountain pose by grounding through the feet. Maybe rolling the shoulders up, back, and down. Feeling length from the ankles to the hips as we Press the feet down and lift the hips up, and then length from the hips, the armpits, as we lengthen the shoulders and the crown of the head upward. Breathe in. And then we'll inhale, bring arms up overhead, maybe a slight back bend, Paschimottanasana. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, step the left foot back, lower the knee, lift the heart in the chest, Anjaneyasana on a low lunge. Breathe in. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back, Ardha Krishnasana, moving through our classical sun salutation. Breathing in and out. Then lower down the knees, the chest and the chin, coming into our Ashtangasana. Then inhale, lift the heart in the chest, baby cobra, Bhujangasana. Exhale, press the hands down, lifting up into full cobra. Letting the elbows dangle, the shoulders are down, the shoulder blades are down. Breathe in. Exhale, curl the toes under, up and back to Ardha Krishnasana. Inhale, step our left foot forward, lower the left knee down, low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Breathe in. Exhale, step it forward, Uttanasana. Right foot meets the left, standing forward fold. Bend the knees, rise up to stand. Arms sweep out or up. Maybe a slight back bend at the top. Nice, Paschimottanasana. Exhale, hands to heart space. Tadasana. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, bring the arms back and up, slight back bend, Paschimottanasana. Exhale, folding forward, Uttanasana. This time we step our right foot back first, lower the right knee, rise up, low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Breathe in. Exhale, bring the hands and step it back to our plank or downward facing dog. Ardha Krishnasana. Breathe in. Exhale, lower down the knees, the chest and the chin. Ashtangasana. Inhale, baby cobra, flip the hands if you want. And maybe you exhale to lift into Bhujangasana. And then exhale, back to Ardha Krishnasana. Inhale, right foot steps forward, left knee lowers down, Anjaneyasana. Nice. Exhale, step it forward again, Uttanasana. Standing forward fold, bend the knees, rise up, and inhale. Slight back bend, Paschimottanasana at the top, and then exhale, Tadasana. Breathing in and out. One more breath in. Exhale, arms come up and overhead, and we'll fold it forward into our Ardha Uttanasana, half forward fold. From here, let's lengthen through the crown of the head, shift the weight onto the balls of the feet. The hips may be over the ankles of this forward fold. Maybe you shift the heels off the ground as the weight comes into the balls of the feet, the toe pads, and then lower the heels down. Feel that right foot ground, and now let's sweep that left foot back, coming into Virabhadrasana 3. Really lift up into and out of the hip of the right side. If you have a block, bring it onto the mat, place it on the right corner of the mat. Yep, and that Virabhadrasana 3, arms out or forward, flexing that back left foot. Breathe in. Now let's exhale to bring the right hand maybe to that block, or maybe no block as you stack the left hip over the right, coming into Ardha Chandrasana. Still flex that left foot. We're going to be here for 5 breaths. See if you can bring a still mind here, opening up and expanding through the back body, maybe giving special awareness to lift up out of the right hip. Find length from fingertip to fingertip, opening the chest and the back body. One more breath. Exhale, bend that front right knee and then step that left foot back, finding Virabhadrasana 2. The right foot bends or grounds, the right knee bends, the left foot grounds. Breathe in and out. And exhale, dropping into your warrior 2. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe feel yourself finding yourself here. Finding yourself in your Virabhadrasana 2. Breathe in. Let the breath go. One more breath in. Let's exhale, reach that right hand forward. Let's come back into that half moon, lifting the weight into the right foot, lifting that left hip up. Ardha Chandrasana. Right foot grounds. Left arm to sky. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. If you want to add on a little bit, you can bring that left heel towards the glute, find the left foot in the hand, Finding an expression of your sugar cane. Breathing in and out. One more breath. Exhale to release that foot if you had it in hand. Left arm to sky. And exhale, square those hips towards the ground. Finding Virabhadrasana 3, reaching arms forward. Inhale. And now let's exhale, draw the elbows underneath the shoulders. Let's bring that left arm under, the right arm on top. Find eagle arm. So left arm and the right arm on the middle of the, on top of that left arm. Eagle arms. Ground the right foot, bring that left knee up and through, cross the left leg over the right. Garudasana. Exhale and drop into this super strong right standing leg. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe squeeze those arms together, press the hands together, arms are lifted. Breathe in. And now let's unwrap those arms, bring them out to the side, unwrap the leg, plant the left foot, fold it forward, standing forward, fold Uttanasana. Breathe in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, step the feet back, coming into our plank pose, breathing in and out. And now let's lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Yes, exhale back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breathe in. Now exhale, step the right foot forward, and then the left. Now let's sit down, bring the hands behind us, bring those legs nice and long in front of us, sweep the arms up, and we'll fold forward. Coming into this calming forward fold, Paschimottanasana. Let's be here 5-7 breaths. Grounding here, soaking up the energy along the back body. Letting our heart just drape over the thighs. The back of the heart open here to those possibilities that lie within when we embrace all parts of ourselves. Embracing all aspects of ourselves. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. And breathe out. Let's inhale, bring arms up to sky. Maybe we'll bring the hands to the heart space and just pause here with those legs extended. Closing the eyes, softening our gaze, checking in with our energy. Feeling the backs of the legs as points of contact on the earth. The spine stacked, the shoulders over those hips. Breathe in. Maybe thank yourself for being here this morning. One more breath. And now let's exhale to bring the hands over into our table. Bring that block towards the left side of your mat. I'm just turning around so you can see me better, but bring that block to the left side. And then here on our tabletop, let's just swing the hips to the right and swing them to the left. And then we'll exhale up to our Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Maybe bend the knees and find that deep downward facing dog with heels to the ground if that's in your practice. If that's in your skeletal makeup, to bring the heels down on the earth. Breathe in. Exhale, sigh. And now we'll inhale, step the left foot forward. Exhale, step the right foot forward, and then we'll come into that half forward fold, that Ardha Uttanasana, where we ground into the toe mounds of the feet, lift the heels, bring the arms out in front of us. So the hips are over the ankles here. And maybe feel that expansion in the back as you reach forward. Now let's breathe in. Exhale, ground that left foot. And then as you're ready, extend through the right leg and find that Virabhadrasana 3. Any variation with the arms. Our left foot grounded, lifting up out of that left hip. Virabhadrasana 3. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. And now let's exhale to bring maybe the hand towards that block. Coming into your half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. The right arm reaches up, the right hip stacks over the left hip. Maybe block or no block. Breathing in and out. And in and out. Inhale. Exhale, nice strong core. One more breath here in your Ardha Chandrasana. Now exhale, bend that front knee gracefully with control. Bring that right foot behind us. Right foot towards the long edge, right toes towards the long edge. And then drop into that Virabhadrasana 2. And find yourself here, kind of coming home to yourself in your Warrior 2. Exhale. Breathe in. And breathe out. Maybe lifting that left heel, coming out of the toenails of the left foot and planting that left heel again, feeling yourself grounded. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath here. And then as you're ready, we'll exhale to shift the weight out of that left foot. Bring that right foot up and stack the hips into that Virabhadrasana. Ardha Chandrasana from your Virabhadrasana 2. See if you can extend from fingertip to fingertip. Maybe here you add on Chapasana, sugar cane, bringing that right heel towards the right glute. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out here. One more breath. Exhale to release that left leg, the right arm to sky. And then as you're ready, bring those hips parallel with the earth and sweep those arms into whatever position is right for you. Virabhadrasana 3 now. And then we'll exhale to bring our arms into eagle arms, the right arm under, this time left arm on top. Interlace the arms, bring the palms together, flex the right foot towards the face. And as you're ready, bring that right knee through and drape that right leg over the left, finding Garudasana. Breathe in and out. Maybe you bring those elbows towards the knees if you want to curl up into this eagle. But feel that expansion maybe across the shoulder blades. Again, bringing awareness to the back body. That's the unconscious side of the body. Asking for illumination and clarity. The courage that it takes to go within and go inward. As you're ready, gently unwrap those arms, opening up. Really nice. Unwrap those feet. Stand side by side. Let's rise up to stand, lengthening through the legs. Breathe in. And then fold it forward to your standing forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, step it back to plank pose. Here in your plank, breathe in and out. Let's be here for 3 more breaths here. Hips are lifted. Hands pressing the earth away. Breathe in and breathe out. Kneecaps pulling towards the hips. And now let's exhale, lower down the knees. Inhale, sit the sits bones back. Let's come into a seated forward fold as we bring the legs out in front. Taking our time to get those legs long, those sits bones grounded. And then we'll inhale to bring arms up overhead. Let's pause here. Adjust those sits bones, that flesh is out of the way. Breathe in. Let's keep our back straight here as we focus on just rotating that pelvis forward. The sits bones are rotating and going back. Pelvis forward. Spine is nice and long. Maybe you just stay with a long spine, or if you want to come a little more inward, you can fold that chin to the chest. And exhale here, seated forward fold, Paschimottanasana. Exhale. Inhale, let's begin to rise up. Coming up out of this shape, whatever makes sense for you, however your energy informs you. Bringing those arms down. Now let's point the toes. And then we'll bring our arms back and just drop the head back. In a mini variation of our mongoose pose, not quite mongoose, but just a variation. Breathe in. And then exhale, lift the head. Flex the feet, relaxing the feet. And now let's point those toes. Let's come onto our forearms, and we're going to come into our mongoose. So the forearms rest on the mat. And what we do is we drop the sternum, but we keep those shoulders lifted. So the chest, say it's usually high, but drop the chest, let it sink between the shoulder blades, and kind of roll those shoulder blades forward, bring the chin to the chest. And perhaps you feel a little bit opening in the back between the shoulder blades. Breathe in. And now let's exhale to lift the heart and the chest, lift the shoulders up, straighten the arms, and then let's come into a reverse plank, pressing into the earth, dropping the head back. Breathe in. And now exhale, chin to chest, lower those hips down again. Toes are still pointed, bring the forearms and the elbows to the ground. And now as you're ready, drop the chest, let it kind of sink down as if you had a big weight on your chest. Sink the chest down, but keep the shoulders lifted, chin to chest. Long loose pose. Breathe in. And then exhale, lift the heart. Let's come onto our backs. Let those shoulder blades come onto the floor. Maybe you hug opposite shoulders with the hands and rock side to side, massaging the upper back. You bring the chin to the chest and you rock side to side, massaging that middle back. And eventually bringing knees to the chest. A little apanas and then massaging your low back. And then as your energy informs you, coming into your shavasana, maybe noticing if there's any shape you'd like to come into before your final resting pose. Letting that space between the shoulder blades just melt into the earth. And that space along the spine just drop into the earth. Feel the front of the heart fill with light and illumination, and allow that illumination to drop into the back body, bringing light to the darkness. And with that light comes gentleness and self-compassion. Perhaps a little bit of moxie as we journey inward, open to whatever might present itself. Let's place a hand on the stomach and a hand on the heart space. And maybe you say to yourself, I embrace all parts of my being. I embrace all parts of my being. I embrace all parts of my being. Gently rise up to seated whenever you're ready. We bring in awareness from the base of the spine to that third eye point. And closing with awareness on that third eye. Let's inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Om Shanti. 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 Om. Namaste.